let's have a look and see if The Outer Worlds is actually worth your precious free time. Take the big things there are to love about a Fallout game. Now, chuck them into outer space. See what you got now? That is The Outer Worlds. Let's have a look at the basics. Story-wise, the basics are very easy. A scientist revives you from hibernation and asks you to help save everyone else that's left on your abandoned ship. He drops you into a world that's run by corporations, and it's run to the corporations to the point that it's consumed people's lives. Jingles and slogans are everywhere. They don't just surround your environment, they're part of the people's everyday nomenclature. That's where the basics being easy ends, however. Not because gameplay gets hard, but because that's where you take over. What I mean is, everything else from there is completely up to you. Although the levels aren't very large, open world is very much a thing as far as what you get to do. There's plenty of story to be had, a long main quest, a number of side missions, and several companions that you can pick up that all have their own little tales to tell if you choose to listen to them. And that's what makes this title so interesting. Your freedom of choice, based on how you initially build your character and how you choose to interact with other things. Your game will go completely differently from other players. You could choose to be a very passive player and just talk your way through everything without harming a hair on another character's head along the way. Or you could just walk in and slaughter everything in your path. Take what you want, when you want, completely up to you. Or you could even simply sneak by everyone and everything, get to where you need to be, and get what you need. All three are viable options. Not only does that keep things interesting, it makes for tons of replayability. I will say, if you're trying for the story side of things and you're not going to do the full-on blow 'em away stuff, and you're not going to sneak by all the interaction and all the story content, like Fallout games of the past, there's plenty of interesting conversation to be had, but that comes with decisions you're going to need to make when you have them, and those decisions will be impactful. What you choose at one point in your journey can and often will rear its ugly head again in the future. Not only is there faction reputation system keeping track of who likes you and who doesn't like you, but that system actually matters in this game because it impacts vendor prices and how people will react to you in different areas. There are skill trees for yourself and your companion, as well as some light crafting and trading things to be done, but nothing too deep. Also, if you choose to do it, there's a number of side quests to poke around for some special weapons. Sadly, in the end, I didn't think these sciencey weapons were worth the effort once I picked them up. An interesting thing with your skill tree is a new item called faults. Basically, if you have an issue enough in your environment, you'll get a pop-up allowing you to trade a new weakness for a free perk point. Along with that is the not-so-new time-slowing system, which feels very much like Fallout's VATS. Here's the quick breakdown. As far as length goes, this game is plenty long, and you could play it again and again, many different ways, with different story paths and different endings. The story itself is entertaining with decent side quests and plenty of humor thrown in. The look and sound is on par, didn't blow me away, but I wasn't horrified by anything either. Fun is interesting. I say that because I think the title itself allows you to make it fun no matter what. You choose what style of game it will be and how you will play, so in the end, you really control your level of fun. This game is entertaining, and even though I squeezed in close to 60 hours, it still ended way too soon.